What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today I'm focusing on what the New York Islanders should do with the 15th overall pick and in the upcoming NHL draft. Obviously, the Islanders exceeded expectations and made the playoffs this year. I had them picking, I think, first or second in the beginning of the season mock draft and had them in the bottom of the power rankings. But they played very well. They had some good goaltender from Evgeny Nabokov. John Tavares really broke out. It was an MVP candidate, and they really, in addition to having a good young roster, they've got some great prospects in the organization. Center Ryan Strong comes to mind, and you look at what they did last year. They drafted all defensemen. Griffin Reinert, obviously, with the fourth pick. Pellich in the second round. Some pretty good quality guys. They addressed an organizational weakness and hopes to turn it into a strength. In my mock draft, I'm taking Ryan Pulock, a defenseman from the Brandon Wheat Kings. I think that'd be a good fit. But they can go any number of ways with this pick. If they want to take a forward, I think Valentin Zykov will be there. Maybe Kirby Rochelle reach for him a little bit. I don't think Mantha will be there. Looking for a character forward. Maybe Curtis Lazar. Really be a good second line forward there. Maybe Domi, maybe Horvat, but they can go a number of ways and be successful. And for the first time in a long time for that organization, they've got some positive. They know where they're going organizationally. At least I think they know. At least I think they know where they're going. They are the New York Islanders, so anything could happen. But if they continue to draft well and develop talent the way they have, finding guys, diamonds in the rough, so to speak, like Matt Molson, and if the defensemen they drafted last year all develop, or some of them develop, I should say. The blue line will be in good shape too. So they're in the driver's seat with this pick, and like I said, I think Ryan Pulock would be a great addition to that, to their, the cupboard of prospects. But I also think drafting a forward wouldn't hurt either. I think Zykov would be almost perfect. Really a round peg and a round hole for that organization. Someone asked me about Zach McHale. They're kicking the tires on Bernier. Obviously, Rick DiPietro stays Long Island or over. But I wouldn't use a first round pick here on a goalie, obviously, because I just think if you trade for a goalie, I'd trade for Bernier if I were them. If it means giving him Nino Niederreiter, so be it. I think he's really one of those guys that has to develop somewhere else. I think it's the relationship is soured to an all-time low. I thought they mishandled his development drastically in his 2011, 2012, and then this year I thought they were smart keeping him in the minors, but I can understand why he was upset with that decision. And I think if they can trade him for Bernier straight up, that'd be a good move for them, because I don't think they're going to re-sign Nabokov. It's going to be tough. And Nabokov's not getting any younger, so if you can get a quality goalie to help you going forward, you can you can be in good shape. But that's another piece for another day. But honestly, either Ryan Pulock or Valentin Zykov who the New York Islanders will. That's the prediction. It's Power Play with CJ prediction on who they will take with the and the draft isn't that far away. So it's in Newark, obviously, Islanders Uniondale. So hopefully see a lot of Islanders fans there next week, and hit me up. It's gonna be in the draft. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ and what the New York Islanders should do with the 15th overall pick in next week's NHL entry draft. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.